TIL, a 1,500-pound grizzly bear named Bart, gave such a moving performance in the 1987 film The Bear that a campaign formed to encourage his Oscar nomination. Unfortunately, the Academy refused to nominate an animal actor. Wow, talk about typecast. I checked his entire IMDb page and he is always cast as Bear or the Bear. The Edge with Bart the Bear, Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, and Harold Perrineau is a great movie. TBH, I think the decision was good for animals. They don't need whatever humans would have done to them to win Oscars. Bunch of stuffed shirt pricks. Fuck the Academy. They've been worthless ever since they snubbed Vincent D'Onofrio of at least a supporting role nomination for playing a giant intergalactic cockroach stuffed into an Edgar suit in Men in Black. I went to a county fair type thing and they did a show and Q&A with Bart and his trainer. He loved playing with his trainer, biting on his forearm and wrestling with him. The trainer explained that when they add sound effects to that play it looks like the bear is attacking him. They also said they were really nervous for the first shots of the bear. Male bears will kill cubs, even their own cubs. Bart had been domesticated since he was a cub if I remember correctly, so they weren't sure if he'd react in a natural male bear way or in a trained, nice way. After some tension at the first meeting, all the humans holding their breaths, I guess Bart and the cub got along great for the rest of the film. Weird note to the story, the fair-like thing was actually an ostrich festival. There were 6 to 10-year-old kids riding ostriches and sheep as Pop Warner rodeo training. Bart and the trainer borrowed the rodeo arena for the Q&A. #Oscar for Bart the Bear. Bart acted alongside Anthony Hopkins and Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall 2. Motherfucker deserves an Oscar. I remember seeing this as a kid and the scene where the cub is cornered by a cougar and is saved by the larger grizzly made me cry like a baby. Technically, humans are animals, which makes their decision quite unbearable. Saw this in the theater as a kid and still remember how weird the mushroom trip was. Can you imagine being a human actor, giving the performance of your life, and then losing to a bear? I used to rent this movie almost every weekend at Showtime Video when I was around 5 years. I now own it. Speciesist. The best performance delivered by an animal was the dog in The Thing. If you listen to the director's commentary, both John Carpenter and Kurt Russell say that the dog's performance is award-worthy. He really does an incredible job. They also did this to Rin Tin Tin, a dog. I love Bart's podcast with Tom Segura. Oh man, is this so old movie? I went to see it with my aunt in a theater and I remember it vividly. I thought I was like 11, but it seems that I was 6 to 7 at the time. I wanted to watch it again with my aunt, but she passed away 5 years back. Maybe it's time I watch it again on her honor. It was an amazing movie, so sad and wholesome at the same time. Holy shit, back in 2003-4 I went to Arizona, Scotland here, and I remember watching this movie in a hotel room about some animals and it was fucking awesome. I've spent forever trying to find its name, and Op just found it. Hell yeah, Op. The Wikipedia page is crazy. I love the part about auditioning 50 bear actors and also about injuring the director. It's like there is a whole world of bears out there I never knew about. I pasted a snippet below, but I recommend reading the full article. Bart's greatest recognition came when he starred in the title role of Jean-Jacques Annaudit's 1988 French film, The Bear, playing an adult grizzly bear who befriends an orphaned cub and defeats hunters. Annaudit auditioned 50 bear actors from all over the world before selecting Bart for the role. In order to perform the role, Bart, trained by CS, successfully learned several new routines and behaviors, including going against his natural abhorrence of a strange bear to accept the unrelated cub co-starring with him. Annaudit remained impressed with Bart's performance even after being injured by Bart when Annaudit, against trainer's orders, entered Bart's enclosure to pose for publicity photos. The Bear was a hit in both Europe and the United States, grossing over $31 million in the United States and over $100 million worldwide 9/10 and reportedly resulting in an Oscar nomination for Bart, which was unable to go forward because animal actors are precluded from receiving Academy Awards. I cried at the very beginning of this movie in the theater so hard that my mom had to walk me out and we didn't go back in. While he was certainly good in The Bear, I feel like his true virtuoso performance was in The Edge, where he stole scenes from the Sir Anthony Hopkins, even at the height of his popularity. He also showed that he has comedy chops in The Great Outdoors, providing over-the-top slapstick action alongside comedy legends Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. Remember the main dog in The Thing? The creepiest performance by an animal I've ever seen. His name was Jed. Here's his IMDb. https://www.imdb.com/name/nm1058600/ Big. Big. Woo big. Big. Bear. No true. Out there. Big bear. Chase. Big bear chase. Big bear chase me. Ugh. How non-inclusive. They later did nominate an animal, Bradley Cooper. Humans are animals. A fellow Bart I see, have 5. I knew Bart when he was a cub in Heber City. He was a good guy all along. He's from a family of acting bears. They could be the Barrymoreys. You know, that's messed up, and here's why. In 1929, at the very first Academy Awards ceremony ever, they asked all the actors in Hollywood who the best actor was among them. That was how they did it in those days. And the overwhelming winner of the first vote ever held for Best Actor was Rin Tin Tin. That's right, a German Shepherd. And the MFing Academy did the same thing. Then they cheated the system and awarded it instead to a human actor. Citation and background in this article. https://deadline.com/2012/01/ Susan throw Rin Tin Tin a bone and give back the pooch's Best Actor Oscar 195692/. That's the best non-hokey animal movie ever made. Bart was robbed. #Oscars so human. Honestly though, I saw that in the theater and I cried my fucking heart out. LOL, damn good movie. That roaring in the dude's face and the baby bear stuff really made this a must-see movie for anyone. My bear is also named Bart. Eat my shorts. I don't think awarding the bear with an Oscar would make sense. However, do open a category for Best Animal Handler/Trainer just as you have one for special effects and such. My mother worked for USDA during that time frame, and processed him through in person for several live animal import/export certificates. Was apparently the talk of the office whenever his trailer would roll through their parking lot. Face with tears of joy, red heart. Good. Glad the Academy said no. Don't succumb to people's stupid whims. Remember when they gave the Academy Award to a 6-year-old? I thought that totally delegitimized the awards. I mean, what other field of endeavor is your best by a 6-year-old? Sports. The Yankees are sending in their star reliever, Timmy. Comedians. Put your hands together for Susie, she has some great KNCK knock jokes. Anything. Ma'am, we will send over our company's best plumber, Bobby. His mom will drop him off after his nap. Unfortunately. Perhaps they wanted to avoid the controversy of abusing wild animals for entertainment. Unfortunately, this is why Sarah Jessica Parker may never receive an Oscar nomination. The Academy needs to revise their policies. Must have been a black bear. Love it. I really liked this bear. Apparently his heir went on to play a bear in that Got episode with Brienne. Man, that's crazy. My grandpa just lent me this video. Was as awesome as I remembered. I'm a huge fan of his performance in The Edge. I think about it every time I'm in the woods in bear country. I think he really displayed the depth of his acting abilities. Bart was also in The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. The bear would have given a better speech than your typical celebrity if he had won. That was the first movie I ever saw in theater. It was either that or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. My whiny little cousin wanted the bear movie. I actually enjoyed it, even as a little kid.